topic name is queue. Queue are similar to stack. Why it is similar? Because in stack we consist element in a sequence manner, so it comes under a linear list category. So similarly in queue we can also consist a sequence of items, and there are restrictions about how item can be added to or removed from the list. Means this is something different from stack according to this manner. Why? Because in stack we can add or remove element from top of the stack only. Means in a stack there is only one end is opened for inserting an element or removing element from the stack. So here there is only one top is opened for insertion and deletion, whereas in queue we have two ends for insertion and deletion. Means insertion we have to do from the rear end of the queue, and deletion we can take place from the front end or back end of the queue. So look here, however, a queue has two ends. A queue has two ends called the front end or the back end. Front and back end both are same. That is only for deleting an element from the queue. Front end, from the front end we can delete element, and second one is called rear end of queue. Rear end is for inserting element in the queue. So here in the queue we have two ends, two corners. ठीक है, end का मतलब corners है हमारे पास. So here we have two ends. One is rear end, second one is front end. From the rear end we can insert element, or from the front end we will remove element from the queue. So definition is items are always added to the queue at the rear end and removed from the queue at the front end. Means from the rear end we will insert element, and from the front end we will remove element from the queue. So operation of adding and removing item are called in queue and dequeue. In queue means inserting element in the queue, and dequeue means removing element from the queue. An item that is added to the back of the queue will remain on the queue until all the items in the front of it have been removed. So this topic we will understand by the help of program. देखेंगे. Now see, this corner note is given. A queue is a linear list because here we can add sequence of items. That's why it comes under linear list. Implemented through the concept of FIFO, that is called first in first out. First in first out, जो पहले आएगा वो पहले पाएगा. This is means of this first in first out. Look this example of this, like a queue is like a line or queue of customer waiting for service. Customers are serviced in the order in which they are arrived on the queue. Means जो पहले आएगा उसको पहले सर्विस मिलेगी. According to this FIFO means first in first out. Here where insertion can take place at the rear end, means insert element from the rear end, and deletion are restricted to occur only the front end of the queue. Means overall is that in a queue we have two end, one is front end and second one is rear end. From the front end we can delete an element, or from the rear end we insert an element in the queue. It is based on the principle FIFO, that is called first in first out. This is the brief introduction about the queue. I hope you understand about the queue. Is it clear? Kalash, Karthik, Kaushal, Lokesh,
yes sir, yes sir.
Clear?
Yes sir, clear.
Okay.
Yes sir.
Okay. Next, Now the definition is, look here, we can say that the queue of is a list of data that follows these rules. Data can be removed from the front end, same thing, that is the element at the front end of the queue. The removal of element from the queue is a technically called dequeue. Means deletion of the queue element. So delete dequeue operation. Enqueue operation is for inserting element in a queue. In a stack लिखा है यहाँ पर, in a queue. Clear? A new data element can only be added to the rear end of the queue. The insertion of element in a queue instead of this stack, you have to write queue, is technically called enqueue operation. Now again, these are the some common terms. These common terms we read in stack also: peak, overflow, and underflow. Overflow, suppose that queue is already full and we want to insert some element in the queue, so that time it will give us error. That is overflow situation. मतलब ये situation आएगी, यहाँ पर error आएगी. Means here we, when one tries to enqueue an element या item in a queue that is full, means जब already full हो चुका है queue और we want to insert element in that, so it will give situation overflow. And then underflow means suppose that no element present in the queue and we want to delete element, so that time it will give a situation underflow. लिखा है when one tries to dequeue or delete an item from an empty queue, so that is queue is current having no item, or and still one tries to dequeue an item, means item है नहीं और item को हमें delete करना है, so that time it will give a situation that is called underflow. और peak, थर्ड वन है हमारा peak. पीक मीन्स टॉप पोजीशन, जो क्यू के फ्रंट एंड में जो एलिमेंट होगा उसके एड्रेस को रिप्रेजेंट करेगा. पीक क्यू का फ्रंट एंड, जो क्यू के फ्रंट में होगा उसको दिखाएगा पीक. अभी चेक करेंगे. नाउ सी विद द हेल्प ऑफ एग्जांपल. नाउ लुक दिस example 9.11. given a bounded queue of capacity 4. Capacity 4 means the length of the queue is given. That means 4 element we can insert in the queue, means its capacity is 4, which is initially empty, means at the starting point it is empty. Draw the picture of queue after each of the following step. हर एक स्टेप आप करने हैं और आपको पिक्चर के थ्रू दिखाना है. Now look this. First time it denotes front and rear end like this. Front arrow sign, that means empty. Rear arrow sign, that means empty. So look this, both the symbol. Front is denoted by F, rear is denoted by R, both are empty. Or now this time this queue is empty. The maximum size of this queue is 4 because its starting index is 0 and finishing index is 3. So 0 to 3, clear? So at the beginning we will set front and rear both as none. None means nothing. Then first statement is queue empty. Queue empty we have done. Then second is enqueue A. Enqueue A means we want to insert this A in the queue. और queue में जो element insert होगा वो कहाँ से होगा? At the rear end. But when first element we want to insert, that time we will increase the value of front as well as value of rear. Rear और front दोनों की value हमारी क्या होगी? Increase करेगी. At the beginning point of time, means when we are inserting first element in the queue, then it will increase the value of front as well as rear. Both की now front and rear both will point to index number 0. Both will point to index number 0. Now the value of front is 0 and the value of rear is also 0. Then next is enqueue B. Enqueue B means insert one more element in the queue. Its name is B. Now here we want to insert this B. So this time rear will increase. Rear will increase its index position. Front will remain in same place. जहां पर था वहीं पर रहेगा. Now look here. Front remains same. Front index is 0, whereas the index number of rear is 1 मीन जैसे ही एलिमेंट इंसर्ट करेगा क्यू में तो उस टाइम पर rear की वैल्यू इंक्रीज करेगी बिकॉज थ्रू द रियर एंड वी कैन इंसर्ट एलिमेंट इन द क्यू। सिर्फ रियर एंड से ही इंसर्ट हो गए एलिमेंट, तो रियर इंक्रीज करेगा देन एलिमेंट इंसर्ट होंगे। और when we want to delete element so that time front will increase और there is only one situation means जब पहला एलिमेंट इंसर्ट होगा उस टाइम पर फ्रंट भी इंक्रीज करेगा और रियर भी इंक्रीज करेगा। when we want to insert first element in the queue then that time rear and front both will increase by 1 दोनों एक एक इंक्रीज कर जाएंगे। और जब नॉर्मली सेकंड थर्ड फोर्थ एलिमेंट इंसर्ट होंगे तो दैट टाइम रियर विल इंक्रीज ओनली। then next one in QC, in QC means insert one more element that is called C, so here rear also increase so rear ho gaya 2 but front remain in same position like 0 index। then DQ, DQ means delete one element, so here we will delete one element from the front end। so when we delete one element, देखो यहाँ लिखा नहीं है DQ क्या, DQ what, DQ what मतलब कुछ नहीं लिखा है DQ, तो DQ क्या डिलीट करेगा, वैल्यू विच स्टोर्ड इन द फ्रंट, फ्रंट में कौन सी वैल्यू है दैट इज ए, यही तो थी पहली, तो ये पहली थी पहले आई थी तो पहले जाएगी, फर्स्ट इन फर्स्ट सर्व, तो पहले जाएगी मीन सबसे पहले क्या आया था ए आया था तो इट विल रिमूव ए फर्स्ट, ए को हम गायब कर देंगे, ए बाहर आ गया, नाउ फ्रंट इंक्रीज्ड, फ्रंट की पहले वैल्यू थी 0 नाउ फ्रंट इंडेक्स इज 1 आफ्टर डिलीटिंग एन एलिमेंट फ्रॉम द क्यू। जब एलिमेंट डिलीट होगा तो फ्रंट इंक्रीज करेगा, जब एलिमेंट इंसर्ट होगा तो रियर इंक्रीज करेगा, बट पहली सिचुएशन ऐसी होगी जिसमें रियर और फ्रंट दोनों इंक्रीज करेंगे। देन in QD means insert one more element in the queue, now rear will reach at third index, look here rear की पहली इंडेक्स थी 2 now it reached third index but front remains at this place that is called first index। next then in QE means insert one more element in the queue, this time we want to insert one more element in the queue but it will generate an error I think। step number 6 then step number 7, now look here step number 7 here one place is empty, देखो 0 index empty दिख रहा है और we want to insert E but rear is reached at the last index position, यहाँ पहुंच चुका है तो it this time it will give situation that is called overflow। we can resolve this problem with the help of सर्कुलर क्यू। जब हम पढ़ेंगे सर्कुलर क्यू तो उस टाइम पर ये पॉसिबल है, ये यहाँ से मूव करके किधर जाएगा, ये 0 पर चले जाएगा और 0 पे हम एलिमेंट इंसर्ट करेंगे, बट दिस इज एप्लीकेबल इन ओनली सर्कुलर क्यू। नाउ दिस टाइम वी आर लर्निंग नॉर्मल क्यू, सिंपल क्यू को हम पढ़ रहे हैं, तो सिंपल क्यू में जब रियर हमारा लास्ट इंडेक्स पर पहुंच जाएगा तो वी कैन नॉट इंसर्ट मोर एलिमेंट, ठीक है, और भी एलिमेंट हम इंसर्ट नहीं कर पाएंगे, तो दिस सिचुएशन कॉल्ड ओवरफ्लो। लुक हियर overflow because the queue is bounded means its size is given, its size is 4, so 4 element we can insert, तो 4 हमने कर दिया था, first element A, second B, third C and fourth one is D। it cannot grow, if it could grow then there would have been no overflow until no memory is left, तब तक overflow नहीं होगा जब तक memory नहीं बचेगी, ठीक है, चलता रहेगा ये। then DQ means remove one more element, so it will remove this element B, we will move from the queue and front will increase by 1, now front will come here, पहले था 1 पे, now it come in 2। then DQ means remove one more element, it remove one more element, so it front and rear will reach at the same place, it will point to D at index number 3, तो front value भी 3 हो गई, look this value of front is 3 as well as rear is also 3। now again DQ is written, then once D is removed then both the value of front as well as rear will convert it to none, means no one element present in the queue. जब लास्ट एलिमेंट डिलीट होगा तो दोनों की वैल्यू चेंज होगी नन, और जब फर्स्ट एलिमेंट इंसर्ट होगा तो दोनों की वैल्यू चेंज होगी लाइक जीरो. ये याद रखना. व्हेन वी इंसर्ट फर्स्ट एलिमेंट इन द क्यू देन बोथ फ्रंट एंड रियर विल चेंज, एंड व्हेन वी रिमूव लास्ट एलिमेंट फ्रॉम द क्यू देन both the value of front as well as rear will change like none. ठीक है. And again one more is left. रह गया था है. One more is left is dq. dq again, तो dq लिखा है तो dq is not possible because it shows underflow situation. Look here, ये था ना पहले front equals to none, rear equals to none हो चुका था. Now we want to delete one more element but no element present in the queue. So this time it will show the concept underflow. Underflow means no element present in the queue. Now consider the example. I have prepared one program for you. Program is written here also, but I have prepared for you. Now one more thing is left. Now implementing queue in Python. देखो peek, we can use queue front. queues front, हाँ, queues front means queue का front index पे जो भी वैल्यू होगी that is displayed. देखा where queue is a list. ये queue means क्या है? That is a list. Front is an integer. Integer means index value, either 0, 1, 2, 3, whatever. So front is an integer storing the position of first value. First value जो भी होगी means after deleting there is a first value. कुछ ना कुछ तो होगी. First time its value is 0. Next time its value may be 1. ठीक है. So that will display. Peek वो हो गया. Now Sachin, it is clear. Q means it is a list. ठीक है. And front is an integer value. Integer value may be 0, 1, 2, 3, whatever. So it will display the position of first value. ये first value की position show होगा. तो first value always stored at 0 index. तो 0 index को show करेगा. That is called peek. Yes.
और अगर सर एक ही वैल्यू इंसर्ट हो तो?
हाँ तो means जब
फ्रंट और रियर दोनों होगी ना वो तो?
हाँ दोनों होगी तो that means this is the first value of the position of first value is 0. So it will display 0. First value की position तो हमेशा 0 ही रहेगी ना.
Yes.
Next, NQ. NQ means insert element in the queue. So first time our queue is empty, we will take a list. In that list there is no element present at the beginning. At the beginning there is no element, so means that is empty list, and we want to add one element in the list. So that time we use the concept of append. So append will not remove any मतलब एलिमेंट विच वी इंसर्टेड ऑलरेडी इन द क्यू. जो पहले हमने इंसर्ट किया उसको डिलीट नहीं करेगा. और सपोज वी यूज हियर इंसर्ट, तो इंसर्ट करने पर क्या होगा? प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट होगी. ठीक है. अपेंड क्या करेगा? एट द लास्ट में उसे ऐड कर देगा. क्यू डॉट अपेंड इन ब्रैकेट आइटम. तो अपेंड फंक्शन विल ऐड वन एलिमेंट एट द लास्ट. तो लिखा है वेयर आइटम is the item being pushed in the queue, the item will be added the rear end of the queue. Item will be added rear end of the queue, that means at the end. And then DQ. DQ means it always pop one element, means first position को वो remove कर देगा. जो भी beginning में होगा उसको remove कर देगा. That's why it is written Q is the name of the list dot pop. Pop is a function, means remove one element from the queue. And then 0 means 0 its position. So for front पे जो भी element होगा it will remove. Then how many number of elements present in the queue? How we will check? कैसे check करेंगे कि how many number of element present? By this formula. Number of elements in queue equals to rear minus front plus 1. Rear minus front plus 1. Suppose that only one element is present in the queue. Suppose, take an example, only one element present in the queue. So that time rear and front both are 0. Rear and front both will indicate to 0. So 0 minus 0 plus 1. 0 minus 0, that means 0 plus 1 means 1. So total number of element in 1. Take an example, this one. This one example. Here, what is the value of front? What is the value of front? Give response.
0.
What is the value of front? 1.
1,
And the value of rear is
3.
3.
3,
Use this expression, use this formula. The value of rear is 3 minus the value of front is 1. So 3 minus 1, 2.
Sir.
2 plus 1,
3.
3. So 3 is the answer. Now program is given like this. So wait for some time. Yesterday I have prepared one program for you that is based on Q. Same program which is written in your book.
सर रिकर्जन चैप्टर आएगा सर फर्स्ट?
No. Look this program. This is the Q implementation. Here this program is same as stack program, almost same. First is empty. Here we will have to check our stack is our queue is empty or not. If queue is empty, then it will return true. Otherwise, it will return false. This next function is called enqueue. Enqueue is used to add or insert element in the queue. Then dequeue function is used to delete element from the queue. Then peek is used to show the peak position of the queue. Display means display all elements which are present in the queue. Then this is the main program. So our program start from here, main program. So at the beginning we will take an empty list. That means our queue is empty. So queue equals to empty. Then the value of front equals to none. So this time we have taken the value of front equals to none. Here you can also take front equals to rear equals to none. Both are same. So front भी rear none होगा, rear भी none होगा. Then while equals to true. While equals to true means it is always true. Once you select fifth case, then only you have to exit from your program. Otherwise it will continue. First, when you press 1 means choice number 1 for enqueue, insert element. Choice number 2 for deleting element. Choice number 3 show the peak position. Fourth, display queue means display each element which inserted in the queue. Then exit, come out from the program. This is for that. Then ch equals to int input, enter your choice. Enter your choice means choose any one of these choice from 1 to 5. Suppose that you have chosen choice number 1. Choice number 1, then in enter item. Item means value whatever you have to take, like 10. Item 10 हो जाएगा. Then enqueue q comma item. So this time the value of q is empty list, and then we want to insert 10 in it. So value of item is 10. Now this is a calling part of the function. Calling part goes to the called function. Here it will come, यहाँ पर आएगा. तो value of q assign in qu. Value of ue assign in q, that is empty list, and the value of item is 10. Now q dot append item. So now 10 is stored in the item. Then len q equals to 1. Yes, same thing. Yeah, Harvinder, you have told na कि sir length function use कर सकते हैं. So we used here length function to count the length of q. Clear? तो q की length आ गई 1. 1 equals to 1. 1 equals to 1. Yes, this time condition is true. When this true, then the 0 will assign in rear as well as in front. दोनों में assign होगा. क्यों? Because this time we are inserting first element in the queue. जब पहला element assign होगा तो front and rear both will increase. Is it clear? Then suppose that insert one more element in the queue. One more element like 20. 20 you want to insert. So this time value of q is 10. Q में एक element present है, its value is 10. And now we want to insert item that is called 20. तो 20 store करना है. Now 10 comma 20 because in list there is 10 and we want to insert 20 in it. So q dot append item that is 20. तो value क्या आ जाएगी 10 and 20 both come in q. Then length of the queue is equals to 1. No, this time two elements present in the queue. So this condition is false. When these condition is false, to come to the else में आएगा length of the queue is 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 means 1. So rear will move to 1 index because the value of rear is 1. देखो length of the queue की length कितनी है? Length of the queue is 2. 2 minus 1, that is 1. 1 will assign in variable rear. So rear point to first index. Is it clear? Q NQ function is clear or not? This NQ function is. Yes, ask your question.
Sir, if we assign 3, मतलब third number 30, then it will display.
30 we assign, so then it increase the value of rear. Like length of the queue is 3. Length of the queue is 3. 3 equals to 1 means condition false. Come here. Length of the 3 minus 1. That means 3 minus 1 is 2. So 2 is the value of rear. So rear will increase every time when we insert element in the queue. But front remain at same index 0.
No sir, I am asking on the NQ. Q comma item, then it will in this what is display?
It doesn't display, it will add element only. In Q there is only two element present already like 10 and 20 and here you want to insert 30 in it. So value of item is 30. Q dot append item. So it will add 30 at the last means after 20. So 10, 20 and 30. These are the value in Q. Length of the Q is 3. So 3 equals to 1, condition false. Come here in the else part. Length of the Q means 3 minus 1, that means 2. So 2 is the value of rear. So once you insert element in the Q, so here rear will increase, not front. Front will remain in the same place. जहाँ पर वो था वहीं पर रहेगा.
Okay sir.
Clear? 1 and press enter key. After that press enter key. Insert item. Yeah, enter item like 10. Press enter to continue. Again you have to press. Now same list will occur. Suppose I want to insert one more element like 20. Enter item 20. Then press enter to continue. Look here. Then one more element like 30. Sorry. One item is 10. Then 1. This queue is not attached with data file handling. That's why our previous output is not saved. ठीक है, तो मैं फिर से स्टार्ट कर रहा हूं उसे. देन 1 30. Now display 4. Look, 10 front or 30 is rear. So because the index value of 10 is 0 and the index value of rear is 2. Now it is clear, Sachin?
Yes, sir.
Clear now?